Hey, welcome back. So, as you may have noticed in the last session, my phone kind of fell and smashed a little bit. So hopefully this video is decent quality and you guys can still see what I'm doing. So, kind of like our last session, you need a tennis ball or something you can throw and catch, and you need a basketball and a hoop. Okay, so with that we'll just get started. So, we're just going to get started with a similar way that we did in our last session. Okay, so I'm starting on my right hand. Okay, I want to be in a good basketball stance, knees are bent, my chest is up. While I'm pounding this basketball with my fingertips, I'm going to be throwing and catching the tennis ball with my left hand. Okay, so I'm here in a good stance, pounding that basketball with my left hand and throwing and catching it. Alright, really important, I still pound the basketball. Okay, once we end up doing something else, we forget to dribble it as hard as we can. Okay, so we're focusing on this, sometimes we'll just be dropping that ball. Okay, really want you to pound that basketball while we're throwing and catching the tennis ball. Okay, we're going to go till we get 15 catches, throwing and catching that. Alright, really pound that basketball to the floor and see if we can throw and catch the tennis ball. Okay, let's go. Really push it to the floor. Alright, using your fingertips, we go till we get 15 catches of the tennis ball. Alright, again, try and have good posture. Try and not be too bent over. Try and see if we can have chest up. And we're doing this, chest up. Alright, really push that tennis ball, push that basketball to the floor. Alright, let's go. Keep going until you get 15 catches. Alright, really keep pushing it with the fingertips. Let's go, keep going. Alright, really push it, really push it. Good. Again, you stand up, make sure we're staying loose. Okay, this time, same thing on the left hand side. Alright, I'm pushing that basketball as hard as I can to the floor with my left hand, and I'm throwing and catching it with my right hand with a tennis ball. Okay, again, you can throw it as high as you want, or as little as you want. You can just do little throws, entirely up to you guys, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, in a good basketball stance again, ready to pound it with the left hand. 15 throwing catches with a tennis ball with your right. Okay, let's go. Really push it to the floor. Again, some of you might find this side easier because you're having to throw and catch with your right hand, but you'll realise that your left hand will just end up stop dribbling. Okay, you're actually throwing it and really focusing on the tennis ball. Okay, push it. Really pound that with that left hand. Pound it to the floor. Really push that ball to the floor. Okay, try and get quick throws with that tennis ball. As soon as it touches your hand, we throw it again. Good. Okay, again, stand up, shake it off, make sure we're staying loose. Okay, this time, I'm going to try and throw the ball to my other hand and cross over when I'm doing it. Okay, so again, same thing we did this last session. Okay, it's quite challenging to do. Okay, we're just going to keep building on it and keep developing it. Okay, I'm throwing it up, a quick crossover and I catch it. Throw, crossover, throw, cross. Okay, trying to get it, whoops, get a rhythm so you can go back and forth. As soon as you throw, it's a quick crossover. Alright, quick change of hands. Try and make sure we're not just like dropping it, picking it up with the other hand. I'm really crossing that basketball over, whoops, when I'm throwing that tennis ball. Okay, we try and go for 15 catches again. Let's give it a try. Again, this is challenging. If we're dropping the tennis ball or we're losing it, take your time, get it back, and we see if we can go again. Okay, you can throw it a little bit higher to try and give yourself more of a chance to cross over. Okay, but then you're liable to lose the tennis ball or lose whatever you're throwing. Okay, in the air, and it's tough to catch it. But up to you, whatever you think's easier, whether it's a little throw, a really quick cross, or you throw it high and it gives you slightly longer to cross. Okay, up to you. Alright, we're trying to get 15 catches. Okay, let's give it a go. drop it, just get it back, and we go again. Really try and get a quick cross when we throw that tennis ball up. Quick cross, quick change of hands. Really working on this hand-eye coordination and getting a quicker cross. Good, let's keep going. Okay, so again we're just going to keep building and trying to push you guys to do different stuff. We're working on getting quicker handles to the basketball. So what we're going to do now, same thing, throwing up that tennis ball. I'm going to try and put the basketball through my legs before I catch the tennis ball in the other hand. Okay? If the tennis ball has to bounce once before you do it, that's okay. So what I mean by that, if we're dribbling and I have to let the tennis ball bounce once and then get it, that's okay. If we can though, I'm trying to do it, a quick cross and catch it before it hits the floor. Okay, so I'm here, a quick cross, and I catch it before it hits the floor. Okay, so really important that you're giving yourself a decent throw. I like to throw it just a little bit out in front and then kind of step into it. Okay, but up to you guys. So we're just going to give that a try. Really quite challenging. You might want to start off by letting it bounce. Okay, you might want to start off, let it bounce, and then we go get it. Okay, and then build it up so you're trying to catch it before it bounces. Okay, we go 15 catches again. Up to you guys what you do, whether you're bouncing it or you're just trying to catch it straight out. Okay, 15. Alright, try and change which legs we're going through every time though. So if I throw it this way, I'm then trying to go back to the other side and get it again. Okay, so I'm constantly changing which hand I'm starting with. Okay, let's give it a try. Again, this is really difficult, so if you are losing the basketball or tennis ball, don't worry about it, we just get it back and keep going. Really trying to get a quick through the legs. So whether the ball is bouncing first or not, you should still be going as quick as you can through the legs and then going to get the tennis ball. We'll call it there on that drill. Okay, again, it's a really good thing to practice and try by yourself just to work on getting a quicker handle of the basketball. So what we're going to do is a similar thing to what we were just doing, but we're going to move it to a basket. Okay, so this time, up to you guys, whether you want to just throw it up and cross over, or if you want to try and throw it up and go through the legs. Up to you. I want you trying both though. Don't just always do the crossover because you think it's easier. Try and mix it up and try both. Okay? So this time we're going into our layup, but I don't want us to hit the backboard. Okay? So we're working on that touch around the rim. So starting on my left hand. Okay. In fact, my bad. Starting on your right hand. Okay? We're going to try and go there and back and then into a finish. Okay? So what I mean by that is I'm starting on my right hand side, any two moves. So it could be our crossover, then our through the legs, or just a crossover one twice, or through the legs twice. till I get the basketball back to my right hand. Then I'm holding my tennis ball, a one-hand finish, but not allowed to touch the backboard. Okay, so what it will look like is this. Here, going up. I'm not allowed to hit the backboard on our layup. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to go till you make 5 on this side, and then we go till we make 5 on the other side. Okay, starting on this right hand, we need to do 2 moves, back to the right hand, a one-handed pick-up finish, not allowed to hit the backboard. Okay, has to go straight in or just hit the rim and go in. Okay, you make 5 until you make 5. Again, making sure we're getting quick crossovers on these moves. And again, this is just working on our touch around the basket. Until you make 5. Right, really work on getting quick crossovers here. Quick crossovers. We made 5 on that side. Again, pause this, take as long as you need to make 5, and then we're going to do it on the left hand side. Okay, so same thing. I start with my left hand. Okay, any 2 crossover moves that we just did, back to my left hand, into a left-handed finish. Not allowed to touch the backboard, has to just go straight in again. Go till we make 5. Again, this is super challenging. Okay, so if we're losing the basketball, don't worry about it. This is really complicated. We're just trying to push ourselves here. We're really trying to push ourselves. Touch with my left hand around the basket. Alright. Again, I'm trying to throw this tennis ball quick crosses. Alright, really want to work on that speed. I don't want to do anything slow, we're going to be going game speed the whole time. Get it back, we try and go even quicker next time. Okay, I think I'm on 4, I think I've got one more. Again, but you guys take as long as you need. We'll just really keep going until we get 5. I think that's 5 for me at both sides. Again, pause this, take as long as you need. it is really challenging to throw this up and do a quick cross and be able to get that hand-eye coordination to catch it while constantly dribbling into a finish. It's really challenging, but we really want to push everyone during this time. This is the time to get better. Okay, so we want to be trying new things. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully we pushed ourselves a little bit.